Tian Tian entered the pastry town with an aunt who could smell money faster than she could smell fresh cakes. Red Turtle Aunt survived by staging rituals, inventing ghosts, and charging frightened families to remove them. She intended to trick one wealthy household and leave. Tian Tian wanted something quieter, honest work, and enough food for tomorrow. On the crowded street, she met Fu Qi, a young baker raised by a temple caretaker. His cakes were plain, warm, and made to be shared. Neither knew that a real ghost was already waiting inside the richest bakery in town. The wealthy Liao household hired Fu Qi after tasting his traditional rice pastries. The family's heir, Ping An, was trained in delicate Japanese-style confectionery and considered Fu Qi's work unsophisticated. Their rivalry began with flour and sugar, but quickly became personal. Ping An noticed the ease between Tian Tian and Fu Qi. Every compliment she gave Fu Qi felt like something stolen from him. The contest was no longer about which pastry tasted better. It became Ping An's attempt to prove that refinement, wealth, and family name entitled him to win everything, including Tian Tian. When a late-night batch collapsed, Tian Tian stayed to help Fu Qi begin again. They laughed over misshapen cakes and learned that both had grown up without the security other people took for granted. Fu Qi never asked Tian Tian to admire him. He listened when she spoke and made room for her hands beside his. Ping An watched from the doorway. Instead of recognizing their affection, he treated it as another competition he was losing. Jealousy turned Tian Tian from a person into a prize, and he began planning a marriage she had never accepted. Red Turtle Aunt announced that the Liao home was haunted and offered her expensive services. Her charms were blank, her performance ridiculous, and yet Master Ming Kong and his second wife, Chun Tao, looked genuinely terrified. They allowed her to remain in the house rather than risk questions. Behind locked doors, Red Turtle Aunt heard them whisper about a woman named Yu Zhao and a death that had never been explained. For once, the fraud had guessed correctly. The house did contain a ghost, or at least a secret powerful enough to make its owners fear one. Ping An mocked every warning and broke a sealed clay vessel near the family shrine. Lightning struck. A confused young woman appeared in cold blue mist, unable to remember her death or why she had been imprisoned. Her name was Yu Zhao. Around her, Mazu's warm light formed a boundary, protecting both spirit and household until the truth could be recovered. Yu Zhao was not born vengeful. She was frightened, fragmented, and drawn toward the people who knew what had happened. The danger came from memory, returning without justice beside it. Mother Coin devised a dishonest trick to stop Ping An from forcing Tian Tian into marriage. The plan worked, but it exposed a childhood pendant Fu Qi had carried since infancy. Mother Coin recognized it. Fu Qi was the son she had abandoned when poverty and fear overcame her. She reached for him as if recognition could restore 25 missing years. Fu Qi stepped back. Discovery created a relationship, but not forgiveness. The same house now held two buried histories: a mother who wanted her son returned and a ghost who wanted her stolen life acknowledged. Before Mazu, Fu Qi finally spoke the anger he had hidden beneath kindness. He had spent years wondering why he was unwanted. Mother Coin explained her desperation, but Mazu did not order him to forgive. Tian Tian remained beside him without speaking for him. Compassion could understand the mother's fear while still honoring the child's wound. Fu Qi agreed only to hear her story and decide what came next, slowly. Reconciliation, the temple taught, was not a debt the injured person owed to the one who caused the injury. In the ruined garden behind the bakery, Tian Tian and Fu Qi found a silver hairpin buried where Yu Zhao's memories always ended. Red Turtle Aunt recognized it from the night Yu Zhao disappeared. The recovered images showed Chuntao confronting Yu Zhao over the Liao inheritance. The argument became violence, and Chuntao concealed the death to secure her place in the household. Ping An then learned that the family identity he defended had been built upon silence. The evidence could reveal the truth, but Yu Zhao's rage had already awakened. Yu Zhao descended upon Chuntao as wind shattered the courtyard lamps. Chuntao confessed, certain she was about to die. Mazu appeared between them, not to erase Yu Zhao or excuse her killer, but to prevent one buried death from producing another. Tian Tian raised the silver hairpin. Fuqi called the household witnesses. Ping An refused to hide the confession. Justice would now belong to the living community, where evidence could be heard and consequence recorded. Yu Zhao's anger remained real, but it no longer had to carry the entire burden of truth alone. Chuntao faced judgment, and property gained through the concealed crime was returned. Ping An released Tian Tian from every claim he had invented, and began learning that losing was not the same as being wronged. Mother Coin worked beside Fuqi without demanding to be called mother. Red Turtle Ant abandoned fake exorcisms, mostly, and used her nerve to help people who feared powerful households. Tian Tian and Fuqi opened their kitchen to hungry children. Their cakes could not undo abandonment or murder. But made honestly and shared freely, sweetness became a way to build something after the truth.